Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna show you how I use my reading journal. This is something I already did last year. As you will see, it's completely different. So this is the first one that I used. It's the same one that I used last year, and I honestly thought that I could use this for a couple of years, but things did not turn out like that. And I'll show you in a second why. So this is all the things that I used last year. It's not much, and I still had this other half, so I was sure that I could use it for a while, but things did not turn out like that. So this is the end of last year, and this is the beginning of this year. So as you can see, I just put Harry Potter's map here because I love it and I have never used it. I just wanted to do something with it. And here's the first page of this year. I actually didn't know what I wanted to do for this page. I had this, well, it wasn't a sticker until I printed it, but this was from a project I did for one of my classes and I really liked it. So I just wanted to put it there. So yeah, that's why it's here. I like the way the title, its layout, and I wanted to make a little bit of a frame, and I have my initials. I really didn't know what I wanted to do, so I did whatever I felt like it. So yeah. Then I have my new releases. In this page, actually, they're not all of them. Yeah, this page was mostly so I can remember when books are coming out. It has served me well. So yeah. Then I have the 22 books I want to read in 2022. As you can see, there's a lot of goal details, and that's something that I have consistently in my journal. We're already in August, and I have only finished one book. The others that have the little thing beside the cover is because I have started the book, but I haven't finished them, and that's why they don't have any stars. At the beginning of the year, yeah, these were all the 22 books I wanted to read, but I'm a huge mood reader, so I don't know. Some of them I just been waiting and waiting for them. And the same thing is that for some of them, like this, no, I'm sorry. Well, this one too, but this one, I don't know. It's been hard. I honestly think I might do a video about what's going on with that book. But yeah, so far I just have finished one book, and I do want to read them all because I need like this accomplishment feeling, but at the same time, I'm not going to force myself to do it. So hopefully I will. The next page is actually series that I want to finish. As you can see, it's not happening. I only have finished 2. Honestly, at this point, like I said, I don't want to push myself to read anything because I kind of did that a couple of months ago and it was awful. I kind of ended up in reading slump without knowing. So kind of at this point, I will be happy if I actually would have read at least one book of each series. But yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna happen. So there's that. Then I have a 2022 reading challenge, and I actually gave up on this thing very early in the year. I think I got caught up in the aesthetic of the image because, I don't know, I've been reading the prompts and I just don't feel like they're my prompts. So yeah, I kind of let that go and I haven't picked it up. Then I have my A to C list. I really enjoyed doing this last year, so I wanted to bring into this year, and I've been enjoying this. It's fun to do this. I actually don't really look into the titles. It's just whatever I end up reading, I see if it fits in the list. At the same time, I don't count like titles that starts with D or A. When it's the end of the year, you'll see I actually go through each letter, the ones that are missing. And if I don't have a title that works, I'll look into the books that start with D. Then I have my shelf. Again, this is something that I did last year and that I've been enjoying so much. So here I have, it's color coded. So I put the title and I have like purple for physical book, blue for an audiobook, and green for an ebook. I love doing this because I can see exactly what I've been doing. Like right now, I feel like it will be good for me to listen to an audiobook, which I'm actually doing right now. So that's cool. And here at the bottom, I have like some goals that I will love to do. First one is that I want to read at least one Jane Austen book. Also, I want to caught up with my art books because they're like piling up. This is something that I had like around February when I started this whole thing, is that I actually want to do my reading journal, which I've been doing very gracefully, if I can say so myself. I don't think I'm gonna have troubles with that. Then I have like to finish 50% of my series. That's not gonna happen. I just know it. Yeah, let's forget about that. Here I had another thing, but a couple of days into the year, I realized that I was not going to do that. So I just kind of erased this thing, and actually it's crooked. So it bothers me, but this is like a sticker, so there's nothing I can do. And then I wanted to keep my physical TBR under 10 or 10 books, which I'm not sure that's gonna happen. The next spread I have is the best books of the year. As you can see, I'm missing 3 covers here, but I do have the names. April was In the Shadow of a Wish. May was Wondersmith. June, The Cheat Sheet. And July, The Prison Healer. I might actually put the covers right now so you can see, but yeah, there's something I still have to do. I don't know actually how I feel about this. In these past months, I have realized that it might not be the best for me, because sometimes I'll read like 3 favorites in a month, and the next month I kind of have to fight to find a favorite from the month because it might have not been the best. So I don't know. I feel like at the end of the year, I'm going to do another list with my favorites and then find out the best book of the year. So yeah, that's something I've been thinking about. Then this page is in blank because it's for the best book of the year. And yeah, we don't have that now. Then we start with January. I started to play Bookopoly at the beginning of the year, but I don't know who I was trying to kid because I cannot stick to TBRs. I can tell you today that I'm going to read this. Oh my God, I had 7 rolls. Okay, these 7 books, and I can almost promise you I haven't read none of this. So yeah, what I have gathered from this is that I like to make a list. So here I had the covers of the books that I read in January, and I just made a brief description of what was the book about. And here is kind of the beginning of everything, because I was reading Empire of Storms. I had a lot of thoughts and I wanted to put them somewhere. So I thought that what's better than my reading journal. So it's actually very short. It's just that, as you will see, I tend to write a lot. So this is like nothing. Sometimes I do write little things, but it's usually because it's something that I might have not liked too much, in the sense that I might not have too much feelings or thoughts about it. Other than that, a book for me is like 4 pages. So yeah, you'll see. Here I have February. I wanted to do Pharaoh Feb because I love fantasy romance. This is of course not fantasy romance. I don't know. I think I've been kind of pushing myself. So yeah, these are more lists. Here I have, I just put it there. It doesn't have anything to do with anything, but it was a project that I had to make and I really liked it. So I printed it out. So I just put it there. Again, this is mine. Another list, because as you can see, I love making lists. Then this was actually the beginning of my reading journal, in the sense of how I use it now. And it was because I was doing a reread for House of Earth and Blood to be able to read oh my God, to read House of Sky and Breath. Oh, well, what can I say? Again, gold details because I have these amazing gold watercolors. So this paper doesn't really take water very well, but I did what I could. So yeah, I put the cover and I have this. Why did I make a sun? I have no idea. Probably, oh, okay, I might know why, but I don't want to spoil the book for everyone. So yeah. Then I do like to put some fan art. This is my fan art. Here I have "Through love, all is possible," because I love that quote. I was going to say that this was the end, but here it says that it continues in March. So yeah, I tend to drag books from one month to the other because that's how I roll. So yeah. Then I have, this is one of my favorite books. I just printed out this quote because that was hilarious. And yeah, this was the beginning of Elle Kennedy for me. I always tend to put the cover because I just love to have the covers there. So yeah. This is a book that I had to make a review for. The 10% of this book was hilarious, was amazing. I thought I was going to love this book, but I don't know. The rest was a little bit ridiculous. So yeah. Then I have this small entry because it was just Reading's chapter from Daughter of the Pirate King. And I put this, this is a Rosie Thorns. It's amazing. I love her artwork. And I just wanted to put it in my journal because it's perfect, even though this scene is before this one, but I just love it. Also here I realized that I wanted to draw some things in my entries. So yeah, I just put a little bit of a shell and a little ship. So yeah. Then we have March again with the list. This is also mine. It was something I had to do again for a project and I really liked it. So I put it there. Again, with the list of books that I wanted to finish. Guess what? I just finished 2 and I don't even know. I probably read a lot of other things. But here I started to wanted to see how many pages I could read in one day and that I wanted to read every single day. So this was bad and I'll explain you later. In the first month I tried to do this. It was fine. As you can see, I missed a couple of days. Actually, I don't know if I missed these days, but I know that I stopped tracking them. So yeah, I don't know what happened there because the days that I actually missed have this black line. So yeah. And I have the Demigod Diaries. I love Rick Riordan and this was one of the books I was missing. So yeah, more stuff. More Elle Kennedy. You will see a lot of that. At this point, I was literally just writing and maybe putting some stickers because I'm usually not a sticker person. I cannot put stickers on anything because I feel like they're gonna look ugly. I love to do that on my journal. So then, oh, here's the next part of Crescent City. I just put the map and I love this prize. This is the prettiest prize I have seen. I'm almost sure that this is Charlie Paul Waters and this is perfect. Then I finished the book and I was excited and I was like, yeah, let's continue with the next one. And then this happened. I think I got like around 30% or something like that. And I was like, okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going to continue later. And I left these pages so I can do that. Yeah. Here I have more Elle Kennedy and more Elle Kennedy. I just got kind of obsessed with her books because they're so funny and usually the guys are so hot. So yeah, it's a win-win. Apparently I didn't finish this, which it kind of bothers me. I cannot leave this like this. I might put sticker or something or whatever, but I just cannot leave this like this. Then I have a little entry for the legacy. This is an Avatar book. So yeah, this is another book I had to make a review for, which I don't know. A part of it, I did like it, but I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't reread this like at all. Again, this is annoying me, but okay. Then I have Bringing Down the Duke. I really enjoy this. I love historical fiction. So yeah, it was fun. It was perfect. I put this there because if you have read the book, this reminds me of Claremont. So yeah. And more entry for that. You can really see much, but this girl reminds me of Annabelle's hair. So. And yeah, there's that. And at the end, I have more list. So yeah. That was the end. Oh yeah. This is also mine again for concept art class that I took and I loved it. So I put it there. And finally I did, oh my God. And finally I put this sticker on the spine, reading bullet journal 21-22. As you can see, the spine is like not falling apart, but I don't know what happened. I don't usually have my stuff like this, so I didn't really want to buy another one. Again, here you can see it just fell a couple of drops of water and it got very weird. So yeah, I was like, this is cute, but not exactly what I need. So then I got my second reading journal for the year, and that is this one. This one is Betero. I think there are in other countries, I don't know, but I really love this brand. I have several of their notebooks, big, small, you call it, I have them. I was looking for one of these and I found out that they have like an art line, so I thought that that was going to be better for what I wanted to do. The reason I like this so much, well, actually they're very well made. I love this thing. The other notebooks I have, they usually have like a ribbon. The pages are so soft that they're amazing. So I wanted to try the art line, and the pages are not that thin, which I assume because there's like, this is like 120 grams, I think. So the thing is that at the beginning of the year, I made an order in Redbubble and I saw this and I just could not, it's perfect. So yeah, I got this one. Actually, the sticker is so well made. It's very durable. It's not gonna fade. I don't think it will. And actually, I have another one, which I haven't put anywhere, but now I know because I don't really have much left, that it's probably going to go in the next reading journal. So yeah. The first thing I have is, well, here I wanted to make something. I wanted to draw something and that just hasn't happened. So hopefully you'll see that at the end of the year. Then I have, this is my avatar right now. I love the way it turned out, so I just printed it and put it there. This sticker I got when I ordered my Al Kennedy books. So, and actually I got a lot of stickers, and this one was just like holding the books together. But I don't know, I just love it and put it there. And this is something I found on the internet. Thank you so much, whoever did this, because this is perfect. So yeah, I had to put it there. Then I have the beginning of April. Again, more list, more gold. This was one of my characters for one of my classes. And this was a book I had to make a review for. This one was fun, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to continue with the series like at all. Here I just was writing, and as you can see, I was needing more page, so I just put it there. This has nothing to do with it. I just wanted to put it somewhere. And then I have more books. This book, it's one that I got an ARC in NetGalley, and I loved it. It's a really good book. If you love fantasy romance, you should give it a shot. It does contain some trigger warnings, so look that up before you picked up the book. But it's amazing. I love it. And actually, the entry of this book has one of my favorite spreads of my whole reading journal. So here I remember that it was a part in the book that they were in like a maze, and there were roses. So I just wanted to make a rose, and then I put one at the end. And if you love Asriel the way I do, you might love the male character in this book, because he reminds me so much of Asriel without the wings. But if you read it, you will see why. And then this is, I don't know why, but this is my favorite. And it's this one. I just love this so much. I don't know why. I mean, I love red and gold, and that might be part of it, but I feel like this just looks so good. So yeah, I love it. And the ribbon is very important in the story. So yeah, there's that. And then we get to May. I love this little dog. And the reason is that it was an assignment again for one of my classes, and I just draw this little and cute dog, and it just looks so much like my dog. So yeah, I love it, and I put it there again with the list. As you can see, it hasn't worked. I kept doing this, I think maybe until next month after this, but it put me into the worst reading slump because for some reason, I'm not someone who can read every single day. It's not like I don't want to or that I can, but I don't know. Just sometimes I'm busy and I'm cool with it because I'm doing other stuff that I love. I have figured out that the best thing for me is just read whenever I feel like it. And that means that some days I'm not going to. So yeah, here I realized that I could read every single day if I wanted to. I mean, I missed one, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, I guess that worked, but it also didn't. And the next spread is one of the reasons. I started to read Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson, and I just got stuck. I don't know what happened. I was enjoying the book, and the next day I just didn't want to read it anymore. So yeah, I put the cover, which you can barely see. I wanted to draw more, as you can see. I put some silver watercolor, and then I just was keeping ready my spreads. And yeah, that did not work. Morel Kennedy, that's something. Her books have been saving me from the reading slump. So I read this little scene. When there just a chapter, I'll do just one page because I probably don't have much to say. So yeah, here I have Wondersmith, and also if you haven't read the book, you probably shouldn't read this part. I put the cover, I have some quotes. I drew this, I don't remember what it's called, but they travel with that. So yeah, I really enjoy it. I put the W of the Wonder Society. Here I wanted to make some like the bubbles of the cover, but yeah. And again, more things. This is actually my favorite cover. I don't know what language it is, but it's just fantastic. I love this cover. Then I have other books. Morel Kennedy. As you can see, sometimes in contemporary, I don't really do much. So yeah, here I have a book that I have to catch up on. And the worst thing is that this is the book 3. And right now I'm in book 8. So yeah. Here I have Written in Red. This became one of my favorite books. This is mine. It was a prompt I did for one of my classes, and turns out that it works perfectly with this book. This sticker, I thought I would never use this because it came with my order in Litjoy for my book alley. And like I said, I'm not someone who uses stickers for anything else. So I never thought that I would actually use it. And turns out that, spoiler alert, in this book, there are ponies that deliver the mail, which is amazing. That was one of the best parts of the book. So it turned out perfect. So I just put it there. And then this book is super funny. It's actually, I really like it. I'm eager to continue the series. And I got some really nice quotes, like maybe he got run over by a tree, which I couldn't stop laughing when I read that. So yeah, I have more quotes. I might blur some of the things out because it definitely has spoilers for the books. And because sometimes the things are very personal for me, something that I don't know, that I saw in one of the characters that I feel like, yeah, that's me or something like that. And I don't feel like exposing myself like that. So yeah. Again, this is mine for one of the projects. One was the same project of this. So yeah, I just drew the characters. I have more. This is not exactly from the book. I don't remember the name of this artist, but I love her work. And it was perfect for one of the characters in this book. They have a library, Howling Goodreads? Yeah. Which is amazing. I loved it. This book, I'm so excited and so terrified for it. I got recommended this book on Goodreads because I was looking for a good romance. And the thing is that so far, things are perfect. I think I'm like in 20% of the book. And I know that things are going to go down very quickly because that's what it says in the synopsis. As you can see, I haven't finished that because I'm very worried for what's to come. But yeah, I kind of had my spreads ready. Then we got to June. More lists, more trackers that just don't work for me. And you'll see how this will change. At some point, I got bored of tracking the pages I was reading, and I started to just write the books I was reading that day, and then I got bored. And actually, I did read that this last day. I just didn't mark it as such. So yeah, this was like the end of this. And this was the month that was Wherever-thon. So I joined the Shelf Slayers, and I actually wanted to print the official bingo board, but I was very, very short on time. So I just decided to do it myself, and I actually love it. I love the gray, the gold, the red. As you can see, I could not make one bingo, but that's fine. I had a lot of fun with this. So yeah. In here, I still was in like my reading slump because I was kind of forcing myself to read. This was one of my anticipated release for the year, and I don't know, I just dropped it. It's not exactly what I don't even know if said what I wanted or what I expected or what. By no means I say that it's a bad book. Actually, I think I could totally enjoy it, but I think that in the time that I was reading this, I might have not been in the best space. So yeah, I do want to continue and finish this one. Again, I had like put some things already there, and yeah, we'll see if I can finish that. Then I had this, and as you can see, I put something on mechanical pencil, and I haven't finished writing this. I know that there wasn't much else that I wanted to say, but this book was very interesting. So yeah, I should just finish this spread. Then I have another book. I really don't like to do this, starting a book and then just drop it. And this is the only thing I have. I put like this paper on top because I did not like what I did. I had a lot of strikes and it was very hard to see anything else. Here you can see that it doesn't look this bad on camera, but on real life it's kind of hard to read. So yeah, I just switch it. I haven't continued this book. I honestly don't know if I'm going to. I love Tricia Levenseller's writing, but I don't know. This was different. And I kind of felt that the two main characters were, okay, they were hilarious, but I don't know. Maybe not what I want to read right now. Wings of the Night Prince. This is a book that I actually finished because it was the end of the trilogy. I did like it, but yeah, I'm just glad that I finished that too. Here I left this page because I like to start like this. So I have a full page to page. So I leave this because I want to read something that is actually short and that I can put here, which is related to the next entry, and that is Obsidio. Again, this is one of my favorite spreads. I love the details that I actually put here, and I put some of the things you can find in the book. I love the Am I Not Merciful, and I haven't finished this book either. So I don't really know what to say at this point. Here I put, again, if you read the book, you can find this, put my birthday, and I hadn't realized, but at the end they have like 2 letters. So I put my initials. I have artwork for the characters, and yeah, I put Ezra, Caddy, Hannah, and Nick because I love them. This is mine. And yeah, I just need to finish. So what I wanted to put here was Memento, but that hasn't happened. So yeah. Then I have one of my favorites. I love this book so much. I still think about this book every single day. I don't know what it is, but I just love it so much. It was so funny and it was cute, and, you know, Friends to Lovers. I know this book is extremely popular, but I just love it. Now I'm just adding to the hype. And here, you cannot see. Here I add the actual cheat sheet that if you read the book, you know. And I love having these extras in my journal, so I just put it there. Then I read Smart Girls Don't Kiss Aliens, which is a parody for Ice Planet Barbarians, I think. It was fine, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna continue with this. I'm not sure. Who knows? Then the next thing you might hear is that I read the next book, but so far there are no plans for that. And here is July. I don't know if I'm going to show you this because I kind of should leave it for the next part of the year. So that was it. That's how I use my reading journal. For me, it's more about being able to write my thoughts and maybe theories and stuff like that, that tracking anything else. I don't have anything against tracking. You've seen that I tried and sometimes work and sometimes it didn't. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any ideas of something else that I can do with them, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.